So we're looking at another Citizen Go petition this morning. I know I've always said look up citizengo.org. It's actually better just to Google Citizen Go Australia. Then you get the petitions that are specifically relevant to Australia. Easiest things to sign, and Citizen Go is making a huge difference to what's going on. So, are you aware of what's going on in the schools? Headspace is the National Youth Mental Health Foundation. They receive your taxes to support the mental health of young Australians. They are doing exactly the opposite. Exactly the opposite. So last year, and this is happening all over, this is not just South Australia, one of its presenters walked into an Adelaide classroom, removed a group of 14-year-old children from their regular lessons, and showed them images of bodies bearing the scars of double mastectomy surgery. There was no teacher in the room, no parent present, and no parent informed, no consent given. The presenter even made references to bestiality and told the children not to Google it. Well, what's that? Those kids would have all run home and Googled bestiality. Oh my gosh, it just doesn't get much worse than this. She described incest using the term of sister love and brother love. How bad can it get? And this was delivered under the heading of diversity and acceptance. Well, no, we don't accept it. We won't accept it. How dare the government allow our children to be treated and abused? This is abuse. How dare they do that to our precious children? So Nicki Gaylard, whose 14-year-old daughter was in that classroom, asked Headspace to show her the slides that they had given to the children, and she was refused. She was not allowed to see them. We've had that in Mackay, where parents have gone and asked for the images and the curriculum that has been taught to their children because it's been so offensive, and they are not allowed to see it. So don't think it's just South Australia. So how can they be happy to show this to children and not let the parents see it? Well, haven't we experienced that? A lot of that. Right here. We experienced it with our Welcome to Sex book and the books that are in the library, where we took the pornography A3 photos in, held them up. All through council we got ignored. We'd already spoken about it, so then we held the pictures up and they totally ignored it. Only one councillor had the slightest facial, like it was just for a moment. Everyone else, and it was the last council, not this one, because we would have had more. Very upset about it with the ones we've got in now. Unfortunately, they're the minority. So the next week, I went in and I started to read from the book about how to have oral sex. You know, the language used was nothing short of pornographic, and they shut the live stream because it was too horrendous, too offensive for anyone to hear. But they're giving it to the children, and I said that to them. So you're offended to hear this, but you're giving it to our kids, our children. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so across Australia, taxpayer-funded organisations are entering classrooms and delivering content made up by international activist networks. Content about gender transition surgeries, fringe sexual practices, and identity ideology that go far beyond anything in the national curriculum or anything that they will show the parents. This is happening, people. We know, we've talked about it. So many schools in Mackay. You know, come and tell me more. Parents, come and tell me more of what's going on in the schools. We want to get it out there. Kids children being transgendered and parents not being told. Report cards coming home in a different name and the parents had never been told. This is happening in Mackay. This is happening everywhere across Australia. Am I angry? Yes, I am livid. How dare you do this to the children and ignore parents? Like I said last week, they're no longer the protector and the nurturer. They're objects to be removed because they are coming against, many of them, and many are too scared to speak up. This is where you can start doing something. Speak up. Speak up. No notifications go home. No consent is given. And then the parents are not allowed to even see the curriculum. So there's this petition for Citizen Go. Ron has got the photo of what you're looking for when you go through the petitions. If we could just have that up for a second more. Sign the petition today to call on Lucy Hood, the South Australian Minister for Education, and education ministers across Australia to enforce parental consent and transparency. So this includes mandatory opt-in consent before any third party delivers RSE, which is relationship and sexual education. All right, so you're not opting out, you're not given the option to opt out, you have to opt in. That means you have to opt in, because some parents wouldn't even realise there's an opt-out option. So they cannot do it to these children without the parent giving permission with an opt-in. A mandatory teacher present during all third-party presentations. Full public disclosure of all third-party RSE materials accessible to parents before any session occurs. And suspension of Headspace's RSE programs in South Australia schools pending an independent and transparent review. Federal funding compliance, parental consent standards as a condition of Commonwealth grants to organisations like Headspace. So don't think this is South Australia, I won't sign. If this goes through, this is going to be incredible for the nation. Nicki Gaylard's appeal to the United Nations has brought parental rights before an international audience. Every name on this petition carries it further. It doesn't take long to sign it. You've all got internet on your phone as far as I know. Do it there if you've got nothing else. So South Australia is just the spearhead. If this goes through, it will affect all of Australia. So we are not supporting South Australia for just South Australia, we're supporting them for the entire nation. Without the pressure of Go Citizen, quiet administrative adjustments will leave the secrecy system intact and parents will be kept in the dark. The time is now. Stand up for your children. Stand up if you have no children. Stand up for them anyway. They're the innocent victims and every signature counts. Citizen Go is having some incredible results. So let's go home, sign the petition. If you want to do it here, we'll help you. So please, everyone, get onto it. Thank you.